welcome to the daily blog, day 1 of Tree Monsters Land Clearing, LLC. This is how we start our day every morning. Bacon, egg, and cheese, and going to get some fuel for all the equipment. See you soon. Here we are pulling up to Cumberland Farms. You can see that my truck is on almost empty. That is from a day of plowing yesterday, December 25th, 2017, Christmas Day. We had a snowstorm. You can see the snow around. But this is where I come to get my fuel. So I'm gonna need some gas and some diesel for all my equipment. Seems to be the best price as of now. Plus I get a discount. You can see how much salt is on my truck just from one day of plowing. Like to use Fisher plows. So I got 2 trucks that I use when I go out plowing. I keep my salt in the back in those 5-gallon buckets. And this is where my diesel goes to fill up all my equipment. Welcome back. So I got this new GoPro for Christmas, and I figured, good idea, I'm gonna start videotaping my daily jobs for Tree Monsters Land Clearing, LLC. Hopefully it's gonna be very interesting, get some cool footage for you guys. I wanted to show you today's temperature outside, which is right here. Let me show you. So 21 degrees in New Milford, partly cloudy. And there is a slight breeze out. This whole week is going to be cold. Tomorrow should be a great blog. I got a really nice big tree. It's a red oak tree that I'm going to be taking down in Darien, Connecticut. We've already taken down 2 big white pines there, and also it was also a white oak that we took down the other day, and I have to give them a price on some fencing. But tomorrow's blog and that tree, I'm going to have my son Dylan come out. He's going to do all the taping for me while I'm up in the tree taking it down. So we'll see you there, and I will show you some cool footage today. We're going to be working at the yard, taking care of. I ran out of firewood. We sold so much firewood this year. I got to get caught up on it. So we're going to be doing a lot of firewood. I got to clean off my trucks of all the snow. Oh, somebody's calling. Look at this already. Here we are pulling into our yard. My wife and I purchased this yard. It's 11 acres. Here's my company right here. We put this gate up. See if you can get a view of that. Tree Monsters, complete tree service. 860-350-2361. We put this fence up right here. We'll roll down this dirty window. Keep out people. Also, it looks pretty cool. And as we pull in here, a little bit slippery, spin my tires back here. Icy. Well, we're gonna make it. What I'm doing here is I'm starting a nursery. This is my beginnings, but I'm gonna have a lot better plants come springtime. We're also gonna sell Christmas trees here. We're gonna hang them on these wooden posts. And we'll have all types of trees here. Some Bradford pears, white pines, some blue spruces, some Doug firs, some dogwoods, some rhododendrons, you name it. Over here I got some cedars. Let me zoom over here. This is where I'm keeping split firewood in bundles. I made that little gazebo. As we go in here, actually over here to the left, this is kind of all wetlands down in there. Very nice property though. Goes down, I put this fence up. You can see this wooden fence which I made on our sawmill. Let me zoom around here. This is where I store all my logs. This logs here, I'm gonna split it up for my wood stove. It's all pine and hemlock, garbage, some oaks. Right here, I got some telephone poles. I'm gonna use these for, I got some big awnings that I'm gonna mount on top of these telephone poles to keep my trucks under so they don't get covered in snow. As we work our way down, actually there's some oak there. Has some blue stains in it though. That means there was metal inside. Let me get a good view of that. Once you see that blue, the sawmills don't want it anymore. So it ends up being firewood. Let's work our way down. These are some big chunks, all my garbage. Probably split it up for the wood stove. As we get down further, we get into some better wood here. This is the new wood, which is unseasoned, but will be for my wood processor. Let me work my way down here. That's all nice wood. It's not too big, it's not bent, it's not crooked. Should work out just fine. Let me zoom around here. Here's the entrance to the yard. Oh, here's one of my stump grinders right here on the trailer. There's my wood stove. That heats my barns. That's the wood I use for it. The guys already started my trucks, which are over there. I have yet to clean off full of snow. Zoom around. There's another truck. Truck's got over 200,000 miles on it. 2000 F Ford 550. Very awesome. Zoom around here. There's my Dodge. Cleaning it off. There's one of my barns. It's one of my guys, bucket truck. I want to show you this here. This is what we're going to be using today. Zoom on up here. There's my 2000 F550. Over 200,000 miles. Proud of that. There it is. Cord King. Wood processor. It's an animal. I'll show you that working a little bit later today. Zoom around. This is the bins. I'm gonna put in topsoil and different things inside that bin once it gets all together. Some of my parts for my skid steer. There's a house that came with the property. Zoom around. There's another barn. Put those doors on. Phone's ringing. Wifey again. I'll answer that in a minute. There it is, the lot. That bucket's been, that's my first bucket truck right there. I got that bucket probably almost in 1987. Actually, if you look underneath right now, I got the transmission out of it, putting a clutch in it. But it's a great bucket. 57-foot High Ranger rear mount. It's been a really good bucket for me. Came on a 79 Ford chassis. I switched it over to that Mack cab over. There's my other plow. That's a 9-foot. Little bit too big for my driveways, but it works. Okay, so that's it for the yard. Let me get things set up and we will start to work. Oh, I want to show you one other thing over here. Let me try to burn out and get over here. right, so these logs here are all my season logs. This is what we're going to be splitting today. Look how nice. Yep, all season, straight, ready to sell. That's my season pile. Let me zoom over here. Oh, that's my log trailer. I've had that for a long time. Great trailer. Go in people's backyards. Doesn't leave any marks. It's lightweight. And there's some of my wood that I split. I got that American wood splitter under the tarp. Great for splitting big logs or logs with knots or crooked logs. I've had that since probably 87 too. 1987. That was great. That's a good story. Picked that up during a snowstorm with my father-in-law. He nearly wanted to kill me. Told him it was in Utica, New York. It was 3 hours away during a big snowstorm, but we made it. And he still loves me. Laugh out loud. Anyway, okay, let me get these trucks cleared off and get to work. See you guys in a bit. Hey, it's me. All right, so being self-employed, you never know what you got to do. I got to go take care of some more plowing. Not what I wanted, but a little sidetrack. Going to do it now. Right here, I got my heater switch for my 2000 F550 and my 2000. I got these controls on the back. This one here went bad, so we changed that one already. Now this one went bad. Ordered it through Ford. Here we got my thermostat cap cover, which is kind of rusty and pitted. I'm gonna have Maximo sand that down today and try to get the gasket to seal. Every time we put it back on, it's leaking. So I'll let you know how that goes a little bit later today also. Oh, I missed them. I stopped over here. Some nice ducks were right down in there in the water. This is all part of my property. 11 acres. Love it. Little tiny swamp stream. Back in there is my yard, way back. You can barely see it. But it goes all down in here. The sun rising. Just over the hill there, between all the trees. Just doesn't get any better than this. Here at Tree Monsters Daily Vlog, you're going to be watching a lot of cool, exciting footage of daily takedowns, stump grinding, tree rigging, you name it. It's going to be here at Tree Monsters. You're also going to see cool footage of just my daily routine, things that I do. I hope you find it fun and exciting. So climb aboard and log on to Tree Monsters Daily Blog. We'll see you every day. want you to take a look at this truck. I had that truck right way back. That was like one of my first trucks that I ever worked with. It's that boom right there. I sent that boom right over the cab, crushed it. Had to replace the whole roof, replace the body. Can't believe it, painted it. Can't believe it's still around. Had a little 6.9 diesel. Slow. Could sniff a hill coming. It would slow right down. Barely make it. Anyway, gotta go.